best 5-minute face of makeup that you will ever do. I'm probably not going to do what you think I'm going to do. So if you don't follow me already, my name's Lou. I'm 44 years old. I am a makeup and skincare obsessive. I like to give people advice on how best to apply your makeup to mature skin. And this is one of my favourite ways. And I'm going to underpaint my makeup. Now, people watch me do this and they seem to think that this is going to take loads longer to apply to the face. It is actually one of the quickest ways to apply your makeup to your face, and it actually gives the best finish. So let's do it. In order to use this method, you need a concealer that is lighter than your skin tone, a cream bronzer, preferably in stick form because it's easier to apply, a cream blush, and a medium coverage foundation. So let's do it. So first we're going to take the concealer, and I'm not going to apply it with the applicator. I'm going to place some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my concealer brush. Now, this is sort of dual purpose, if you like, because not only does this conceal the under eyes, it's also used to highlight the high parts of the face. So down the nose, on the forehead, under the eyes. I'm just going to add a little bit more product because I want to do somewhere else, and that is underneath the cheekbones, because this adds to the shadow that you will put on the top. I also like to do the end of my chin as well because that is a high point, but you don't have to do that. Now we're going to go in with the bronzer. And I'm just going to take the bronzer and I'm just going to put that above the cheekbone. I'm also going to put it in semicircles, the top corners of the face there. And then we're going to blend it in. Just buffing it ever so slightly, not so that it's completely buffed in, just so that you can still see the product basically. Then we're going to take the cream blush and I'm going to place that in between the highlight and the shadow that the concealer and the bronzer are giving me. Now, take your foundation, and I am just going to use the smallest amount of foundation. There's really not a lot there. And I'm going to prime my foundation brush with it until the product has completely gone from my hand and the brush is saturated with it. And then you pat the foundation over the top. Go onto the forehead and continue to pat. Just keep on patting. Just do the end of my nose and down the nose there. Take a little bit down the neck. And that is just a really beautiful face of makeup. You've still got the blushiness, you've got the shadow at the side of the head there, you've got shadow underneath here, and it just looks absolutely exquisite. Add the remaining concealer to your eyelid so that they don't look too purpley and red. Then just add your mascara of choice. A quick dusting of powder in the areas where you want it, if you use powder. Not everybody does. On the forehead there. I like to powder my marionette lines because I think the shine around them can emphasise, yeah. Add your lipstick of choice. Beautiful. Take your setting spray and whack that on. And that is a perfect face of makeup. And it took me 5 minutes. People assume that the underpainting technique takes a really long time, but actually it is one of the quickest methods that you can use, and it just gives you the most beautiful finish. I mean, I don't think that you can argue with that personally. Give it a go and see what you think, because you are going to save yourself so much time in a morning.